All right, so the goal for tonight, we're gonna work on some of these buildings. I think we're gonna go through and change color of these also. Or I fixed that and noticed that earlier. So we're gonna light up down here, finish some of these buildings, change the color of them. Like this building, we got the front side, but we still need the back side. So that's the plan. At some point, maybe we'll add some sparkles around the base here. But earlier, when we were doing this earlier, we did this stairwell right here. We added this in. And we did all of these lights and we adjusted this building a bit. So we'll see where it goes. We still need to decorate a bit too and do banners. But we'll see. Sure we'll figure it out. Gigi, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the heart, me friend. How's your day going? Mac, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello and bye, Gigi. Have a good day, friend. Hopefully everything's going well. She says, you don't even know me. Raven, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Hello, Bikes, is bedtime? For real. Mac, I'm honestly surprised you're still up. Girl, I'm gonna have to chat with you tomorrow. Fill you in. Talk to you, as they say. Raven, I'm doing good. How are you doing, friend? Lindsay, welcome in, welcome in. Oh goodness, I can't believe I wish I would have known that all of these windows were blue. You know what? Let's just do that first. Let's go through and change all of these windows to yellow. Because honestly, I know it's a lot of yellow and it's quite the washout, but I feel like when it comes to the windows, just by default, the yellow looks better. You know? Are you just going live? Yeah. Yes, we just started. It's currently right at 11 o'clock, so we're probably gonna be live for maybe like an hour. That's the plan. So that's the plan. Told by Ray, welcome in, welcome in. This looks so much like Paralyzed. A lot of people mention Paralyzed, but I don't know. Like I've watched one of my friends play it a little bit, and Paralyzed is good. Don't get me wrong, but I think this is a lot more aesthetically appealing. Let's change the season so it's clearer at night. There we go. I do the stone walls that wide. Talking about like this one. So you can put building, all they are is buildings side by side. So this is a building maxed out in length, and then it's just side by side with another one. Oh, we gotta fix this guy. We messed him up earlier. There we go. Much better. Much better, much better. I do that all the time. I change it for one thing and then start placing everything and forget. Yeah, for real. Sometimes it happens, you know? This is such a tedious task. Hopefully, with the updates at some point, hopefully they make it so you can go through and multi-select windows or doors or whatever it is that you're trying to edit. Because doing this one at a time, it's very tedious. So how's everyone's night going? Mac, also, thank you so much, Mac, for the Heart Me, the Go Populars, and the Tiny Carls. Ashley, welcome in. Welcome in. Rapture, welcome in. We got all the super fans coming in. Gigi coming in with the super fan. We've got Rapture with the super fan. Who else? Anybody else coming with the super fan status? How's your night going, Rapture? Lindsay, I need a little outside decor thing. It's so annoying going through the. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's kind of like the props, right? They're adding the prop menu so you can go through and easily select which prop you want. Hopefully, they'll do kind of the same concept with the windows and bring a menu up so you can pick which window you want. You know, I mean, the clicking option's good. And hopefully they keep that because sometimes that's enjoyable. But for simplicity of it, in all honesty, it should be a menu to make it easier. Zach, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. How are you? Look who's here. If it isn't Patty. What we got going on right there? What is that? What is that? We'll have to figure that out. Did something just drop? I don't know if y'all heard that. I think my wife dropped her cell phone. I think that's what it was. I'm low-key happy. Why are you happy? Tell me. Tell me more. What's for dinner? Oh, Patty. I meant to post it in the Discord. You remember how when I was streaming, what, 2 nights ago? And my wife brought me some cookies? Well, she made more cookies tonight. And they were delicious. Alright, what's up with this? Do we have something chilling up here? Oh, you know what it's from? I bet it's from this guy. I bet that's exactly what it's from. Let's just take this and back that off just a little bit. What do we make disappear right there? The banner. Let's take that guy and run it back. Take this and do that. And that post is still there. Don't worry, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We just can't be bothered with it right now. But they're caramel cookies, right? And I took some salt and put some salt on them. And girl, are you John Wick? TC, dude, I ignored your comment the first time. Don't tell everyone. Okay? You're awesome. Don't tell everybody. I swear. If you get the news out, Ashley, girl, for real, girl. More cookies, no milk this time. No milk. But it was caramel. I thought they were chocolate chip, but obviously my taste buds are broken. But they're caramel. And now that she told me that they're caramel, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. They definitely tasted caramelly. But they were so freaking good. And we took some salt, put some salt on them. Girl, give me some more. Can we line this up a little bit? Like that. And let's edit it. And make this one green. Pretty sure they're supposed to be lighter green. Maybe not. Maybe they're the darker green. Whatever. We'll do darker green. Jenny, how are you? How are you? Cookies with salt is fire. Girl, it is. Straight amazing. Straight amazing. Y'all are making me hungry, Ashley. There's no reason to not get yourself some cookies. If this was Roblox development, I'd freak out. Isn't Roblox very blocky? Isn't that another like very blocky game, kind of like how Minecraft is? Sheila, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, this game, aesthetically, 10 out of 10. Satisfying. Did you get revenge for your dog, DC? What do you mean? What do you mean? What did my dog do? I forget. The dog always gets the win. You know what I mean? They get the better spot in the bed. Actually, just kidding. They don't. They get to sleep all day. Custard, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How have you been? Friend, glad you made it in. It is, but there's a few guys that are insane, but never to this level. Welcome to Tiny Glade. That's where we're at. Finally eating dinner. What's for dinner? What's for dinner, Jenny? Yeah, what everybody have for dinner? Let's talk about the important stuff before we get too carried away. What was for dinner? Rapture. Thank you so much for the goat busker as well. Thank you so much, friend. Teriyaki chicken bowl? Let's go. Homemade? Homemade, or did you do carry out? Madoa fries? That sounds delicious as well. I was bad and got canes. Rapture. Frozen from Costco? Psh, girl. I'm sure it still tastes delicious. This is such a tedious task. So many windows. It'd be cool if you left a few blue. Yeah, we'll go through. I think at the very end, we'll go through and we'll probably do some fine details with the editing and stuff. But for now, we're gonna make them all this color. But yeah, I think you're right. At the end, we'll definitely go through and probably do some fine tuning, make them stand out a little bit. Mo, welcome in. How's y'all's movie, if you will? I'm not sure if you call them movies now. You know, how's how's your movie? Mm-hmm. Y'all are crazy. I'm distracted, but here. All right, Patty. Hey, I understand why you're distracted. Are you watching that movie too? Girl. Oh gosh, we're having so much fun. Oh gosh. I looked in for a brief second before going live to see what y'all were to see the scene that y'all were on, and I was like, okay. Patty says no, I'm on Overwatch. Okay. Oh, Jones, welcome in. How does one get to be this good at the game? Because we are playing two different Glades. It's all the attention to detail. That's all it is. Just gotta pay attention to a little detail at. Alright, so we still have a lot of decorations to do over here. But, like, you just gotta pay attention to the small details. Try and add the items without making them look too cluttery and repeated. And yeah, Canyon, welcome in. Thank you for the 10 Go Populars and the Heart Me. Thank you, friend. Thank you. The tools are so finicky. It takes time. It definitely takes time. But have faith in the process, for sure. Please tell me it's that Wicker movie. No, it's a secret. I shouldn't even talk about it. TBH, it's a secret. I've already overstepped my boundaries on this discussion. I feel like. All right, let's make this a little bit. Hey, we'll just adjust it. It'll be alright. What's the worst that'll happen? Oh gosh, I hear like so many windows disappearing as we do that. Disappear on the front, they did. We do this. Can we raise it up like this and then slide it? The issue is, here's the issue, and really it's not that big of an issue, but this is very narrow. But I don't really Honestly, I don't really want to fix it. I'll be alright. It's just gonna be a narrow. That's gonna be for the skinny people, and that's it. Mimi, welcome in, friend. How are you? How are you? Comments on the Wicker movie trailer send me into orbit laughing. That's crazy. Not you exposing us. Oh, that's crazy. Bolo, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? So you just build, right? Yeah. Can you walk around? So you can walk around. There's down here, if you go into the camera mode, you can go down here and literally just kind of walk around. And the walking around, it's a good way to kind of gauge your build to see how things are looking. So let's walk over to right here. So you can walk around, check the gauges, the scales, make sure everything looks fairly decent. You're at work eating. Okay, so it sounds like you're just there, not even working, just eating. That's all you're doing? I'm just kidding. Hopefully work goes well. And hopefully the food's good. We're just talking about dinner. Yeah, what is for dinner? We were literally just talking about dinner. Like I said, it's good to do the first person mode because you can just kind of see how big you're making things and that there's adequate room. Kay, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Maybe you're having noodles for lunch. Let's go. Let's go. Grain, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? The lighting and sounds are so soothing. They are. They are. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I think we need to put a couple more lights on this. Kay, welcome in. Thanks for following, friend. I should do the chandelier. So the chandelier right here. We've got one on the front side of this building, and we've got one on the back side. Let's do the one on the back side. What did I have? The wife made. What'd she make? She made salmon, and she did like a what kind of sauce did she do with it? I forget what kind of sauce she did, but it was delicious. So here's the chandelier. That's essentially what it is. So let's go over here on the sideline and demonstrate how to create that chandelier. So we'll just kind of go over here and do it over here. So we're gonna do a circular building and we'll just place it like this. Right click it, raise it off the ground like this. You can lower it down like that. We'll make it big enough that we'll be able to put our lanterns on it. Then we're gonna edit it, take the railings off of it. Then we're gonna take another circular building, put it directly on top of it, and shrink it down. And this is one way to do it. And then you just go around and put your lights on it. We'll take our other building, whatever size building you have, and we'll raise it up like this. Bring that down. Bring it out like that. Do the thing with it. And we'll just do the exact same thing right here. Drop that down, make it flat, bring it to the ground. And now you have like a little chandelier. Of course, that one's kind of big. That one's not really to scale per se. You know what I mean? But that's the general concept of it. That's general concept. Mo, I see you saying have fun. Are you leaving, Mo? Are you leaving? Are we catching the glimpse of Mo saying bye? That's how you do it. You're gonna watch thing. Hey, no worries, Mo. I see your message now. Have fun. Enjoy the movie. Don't let me interrupt y'all's fun. Do your thing. All right, let's do a couple of lanterns up here though. Maybe like put on right there. Another one right there. Alex, welcome in, welcome in. Hurry. We're kind of just going through and touching up with some lights at the moment. Do we want to fix this? I kind of want to move that. Ghost, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Kant, welcome in, welcome in. Is this game out now? It is. It's out now. It's on Steam. $15. Big smooches. Love you, bye, Mo. Mo, I say Mo. But Mo. Love you, bye. Big smooches. We just had kind of like a moment. Rodriguez, welcome in, friend. Is that your real voice? 100%. This is me. You can get this on Switch? No. It's on PC and Mac. If you have a Steam Deck, it's on there as well. Ghost, I'm intoxicated. Hopefully, you're having a fun night. But no driving. That's the rules. If you're intoxicated, no driving. Mimi, freaking superfan status. Gosh, what a boss. What a boss. Are onions for lunch? Girl, I wish. I wish. Some deep fried onions, thrown in some batter. The voice changer, he's 3'7" and sounds like Mickey the Mouse. You know, whenever I tell that joke, like the views drop drastically. It's crazy. Nemo, thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you have a good night. One of the things that I would do is I would tell people that would come in and ask if it's my real voice. I'd be like, okay, so truth be told, I'm a 52-year-old woman and I use a voice changer. And like literally the views would just like start instantly dropping. Personally, I think the joke's kind of funny. The view count doesn't. Everybody's like, oh, leaving. But of course it's a joke. This is genuinely my voice. That's how it is. And then, of course, some of the women in the chat are like, yeah, rock on, let's go. Landscraper, check your emotes. Landscraper, I see you in here. Thank you for the rose. Click in your little emote thing and check in there. Tell him you're an e-girl, for real. Alright, Jenny, I take it you're going to watch the movie too? I see the love you eyes. Not that one. Not the hearts. Not the heart face. Do the one we're talking about. There you go. Mimi's got it. Coming in with it. Coming in with it. Superfan status Mimi. Showing it off. Alright, Jenny. Big smooches. Love you, bye. Take it easy. Enjoy the movie. So I'm a very simple guy when it comes to names. So the name of this village, or kingdom, I should say, is just the floating kingdom. That's it, because it's a floating kingdom. So that's it. Yeah, I don't like that you have to change each of the individual windows either. Hopefully that's something that they update one day. Or I'll leave those ones blue, because I don't feel like getting in there. And honestly, we should just go ahead and leave some of them blue. So the name, Floated Kingdom, that's it. That's all we're going with. That's simple. Nothing too crazy with it. I don't have a PC. Maybe one day. Yellow Window Kingdom, for real. Yellow Window Kingdom. Very tedious and time consuming, but we're almost done. Oh, Ashley, check. I think you mentioned it earlier. Always double check. Maybe your PC can run it. And honestly, like if you're looking for a PC, Facebook Marketplace has secondhand gaming PCs that are, I mean, always kind of look into it, but usually they're pretty reliable. And that's honestly where I got my first PC for gaming. Facebook Marketplace. Gotta save the money. Is there any gameplay? No, so the gameplay, I guess, is pretty much just building. That's all it is. But as far as like leveling up, doing objectives, character based stuff, character development, nope. Just building. That's it. That's all there is. Or just take your friend's extra parts. That's wild. Username, welcome in, welcome in. It's 6:22 a.m. That's wild. How's your morning doing? 6:22 a.m. So you must be over in like what, the UK, Germany area? Somewhere in that area. Got 1 penny spent on my PC. It's all my friends' old parts when they upgraded. That's awesome. I mean, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? If it works, it works. I would like to complain for a moment that Hot Pockets no longer come with the crisp sleeve. What do you mean? Ghost, they don't come with the crisp sleeve anymore? That was like the whole safety net. That was like the whole safety net of the Hot Pockets. Hi, British accent. Hope, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I didn't. I honestly, I haven't had Hot Pockets in a minute. To be honest about it, just the pockets. That's wild. Holding lava with no barrier is wild. Oh god. Jorge, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, friend? How are you? Why don't you do the outside, Layla? I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. All right, let's do a little bit more lighting. Actually, let's put a banner right here. I think that's kind of a good spot for just a solo banner. Yeah, Hot Pockets don't taste the same anymore. So one of the things, I don't know about you all, but when it comes to food, a lot of the times I like kind of doctoring it up. So like Hot Pockets, even though they're full of flavor and all that stuff, usually I'll take like, I don't know, grated Parmesan cheese and put on it, or like Italian seasoning or some garlic salt or something like that. Something to kind of give it a little more zest, a little more taste. You know what I mean? I think that's a good spot for a banner. Mimi says, I've never had Hot Pocket. That's wild. Let's see, can we actually fit these over here? Can we do this? Sometimes it's tough getting these windows in the right spot. So sometimes to help you out, you just bring them over to a bigger building and stack them over there and then drag them into place. Sometimes that helps out with it. We're just gonna put that up there. See, like those. Why it's like that sometimes. We can just make these and then drag them over. Yeah, same thing. Let's take the door, scoot it over just a little bit to center it a little bit better. Scoot that guy over. Looks good. So cute to watch. Bloom, how are you doing, friend? Welcome in. How'd you do that diagonal wall? So, Rodriguez, let me show you. We'll go to another map real quick and check out a better looking one, and then we'll show you. And this one is kind of squared with it. It's sometimes it's easier. Oops, we forgot one. So we're gonna change maps, and it's gonna be a daytime map, just FYI. So bear with me. I think it's daytime. Let's go to this map. Not gonna lie, X, I've also never had Taco Bell. Well, do they have those over there where you are? So like this door, this one right here, this diagonal wall, it's the same concept as this one, right? And we also did this same thing on this build right here. I think it's a pretty neat touch. But that's too. I'm sending my bill to the eye from the eye doctor to me. That's crazy. Just got flashbanged. Let's do those buildings. So when you do these buildings, one of the things that helps me out with it is to put a base layer down as like your foundation. This way you know where the footprint is on your building. And then we can take another building and drag it out like this. Right here. We'll drag that out so it's all the way to the edges. And we're not going to put the roof on it yet. We'll drag it up like this. We're going to do our diagonal entrance over here. So we'll do it like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to push it down. We're going to match those roofs up right there. Then we're going to do this side over here. This like that. Match it up on the corners. And this is where sometimes you have to watch out for how your building looks. So that's just something to be mindful of, because when you put these two together, it makes it tough to put windows right there because it doesn't allow you to put windows but so close. And then when they have that overlapping path as well, it makes it tough seeing the insides. And then we put our diagonal stuff right there. And then for the roof, you just do the exact same thing. Put this over top, drag it up like that, drag that down, bring it all the way across, kind of match it up. I don't think it's touching right now. I think we can come down with it. Bring it all the way across like that. Bring it all the way across like that. And that's essentially how you do it. Oops, that does sound crazy. 98 mile per hour winds. That's wild. Evil, that's wild. That is a wild statement. Then we can do this, drag it out like that. We can meet these windows together like that. Yeah, it's Rodriguez. If it was anybody else, I wouldn't have shown him. But it's Rodriguez, so I gotta show him. Just saying. Just saying. Dylan, welcome in. What game is this? This is Tiny Glade. He always answers my questions. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Not for real though. If I see names of people that come in all the time asking questions, then yeah, absolutely. For sure. Definitely gotta answer them. Could you do a house planning with this? If you're getting one built? I mean, I kind of. Not, I'd say not really, actually. There's still a lot of things that this game doesn't have that buildings in real life have. You know what I mean? Like say you want to do like some sort of a more modern style building, and like instead of having your roof meet in the middle like this, and you want to come up and meet over here, and you want your eave to be off centered for whatever reason, because maybe you have like a garage attached right here type of thing. You know what I mean? Something like that. So you just can't do that with this game. You can't do like some IRL things. You know what I mean? Do you recommend playing on Tiny Glade on MacBook or like an actual monitor? I mean, the monitor, it doesn't really matter if you're on the MacBook or not, but I would recommend getting a legit mouse. Your builds are stunning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. What else we got going on? Let's see some more lights right here. Before we get too carried away with things. Maybe... Can we tuck a light in there? Maybe like squeeze one just anywhere in there? Is that too hidden? I think it looks alright. Maybe even put one up here. And if we do overkill on the lights, that's okay. Wolfie, welcome in, welcome in. You have my gecko's attention so hard right now. That's wild. That's wild. What should we do to really get that gecko going? Your voice is making me sleepy. That's wild. Honestly, a lot of people come in and say that. Not gonna lie. What color did we do? Let's do red for these. His voice makes me hungry. Girl. That's wild. Alright, our like goal, we're at 36,000 likes at the moment. The current like goal, 50,000. The likes, the comments, the new follows, the heart me's, all those things help the live out tremendously. Gets us on the For You page, gets us more exposure, all that good stuff. Swan, welcome in, welcome in. Smith, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Also, you've been in here lurking. If you haven't followed yet, do me a favor. Drop a follow. Definitely appreciate it. How are you doing, Swan? Are you over in... Where did you say you were going? Wait, don't tell me. Did you say you're going to, like... where was that? Greece or somewhere? Where did you say you were going? Are you there yet? Frank, thanks for the follow, friend. Thank you, thank you. Jane, thanks for the follow. Brazil, that's where it is. That's right. Girl, I'm so jealous of your traveling. So jealous. Take pictures of cool abstract buildings that they have over there in Brazil for me. That way I can at least live through you. You know what I mean? Honestly, we're kind of just doing some touch-ups. So let's delete that little bit and we'll just leave that bush there. And really, I guess we honestly don't necessarily need that fence, but I think we'll keep it. This thing definitely needs to go. I think we're gonna leave that fence though. Brought a few teeny bikinis. My coworker is trying to do Amsterdam next month. It's so very jealous. That's crazy. They're going there. Straight jealous as well. Straight jealous. What should we do back here? I feel like we can do something for the backside of this to make it better. Maybe we'll do. Should we do like a little flower bed coming off the backside of this? Something like that. Let's delete this path real quick. Just to make it easier to see. Let's do this. And then we can come through with this. Is that pretty parallel to that? If it's not perfect, it'll be alright. All your trips will be like 4K. This is game free, it's not. It's $15. But it goes on sale pretty frequently. Let's do that. Bring this back like that. And definitely doesn't look as good as I was hoping. So I think what we'll do, just delete the flowers. I think what we'll do to make this better do this, run that along the edge. And we're going to do a different style. You know, in all honesty. Flowers don't want to be jailed, for real. They don't. But what we'll do, we're still going to do it. We're going to lower this down and make it shorter. Like that. Take this guy, lower it down. We're going to delete that little bit of a path tool right there so that arch goes away. And we'll get rid of that bush too. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a set of stairs and run it across like this. Ease it up and find our flowers. Let's see. So we got these guys over here. Just gotta run them across it. And this will be our flower bed. Gotta space them out a little bit. Do them in different patterns. Sticky notes for sure. That's the thing, man. I'm telling you. And you know, maybe I should look into that because I feel like if you did do sticky notes as like an office sticky note dispenser to look like flowers, that might be like $1 million idea. It probably already exists. You know what I mean? But we can at least talk about it like it's $1 million idea. Why I'm up so late? We're just doing a late night stream, you know? We're gonna try to do one tomorrow too. But we're doing one tonight. So hopefully maybe tomorrow. But for now, it's tonight. Let's throw some of these in there. Some variation to the pattern, the colors. right click it, drag it down, slide it into there. How's work been? I can't complain. Work's been good. We had 2 calls yesterday at work. Nothing too crazy. We honestly haven't had any very exciting calls at work, but it's been nice. It's been fun. Nothing too crazy. Let's grab a bench. Let's see. Let's grab one of these benches right here. Same old, pretty much. You know? But you know, sometimes that's good. Especially in my line of work, I feel like it's good when we don't have crazy stuff going on, in a sense. But sometimes the crazy stuff makes it a lot more fun. You know, let's put these, what is it? Do we think these are potatoes or onions as well? Have you mentioned what field you work in? Just curious because of your work schedule. Yeah, so I do fire rescue for a career. And my work schedule is one 24-hour shift on and then 2 full days off. Grapefruit, you think they're grapefruit? So TikTok isn't making you quit your day job yet? No. I wish. We're almost at 50,000 likes. Almost at 50,000 likes. I think. Does that look good? Maybe we'll put another bench over here. Some of these. Stick them right there. So X can quit. I wish. I wish. Someone gifted TikTok uni so X can quit. That's crazy. Those onions are rotten. I mean, they could be. You know, I'm trying to. Maybe they're just sandbags. Maybe they're just sandbags. Kaya, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you doing? What's the objective of this game? Just building. It's literally it. That's all we got. I feel like we should still do something more. Like this whole spot right here being empty just doesn't settle well with me. Maybe let's take this guy. They're potato sacks. Let's see if we can just squeeze this guy over there. Can we squeeze that on that top ledge? Maybe that'll look good if we just do that. Just build stuff. Yeah, and you know, I say stuff. And by stuff, I mean like floating kingdoms, right? So we built this. What's the game name? This is Tiny Glade. Add small windows. We could do those like vertical windows? Question mark, like these? Is that what you mean? Go. First of all, Mimi, use your words. Use your words. Ledge on this? Oh no, that's not big enough. That's not big enough for those little windows. I mean, we could make it bigger. And that would make it taller. So we could do that. Let's see, can we... this guy out the way? Oh gosh. Let's just take this and raise it up. That way we can select it. See how that looks. Just to do a change in pattern. Why is your voice, is that supposed to be echoes? Is there an audio thing? So, Rodriguez, sometimes I do press Control key because it's out of habit. Every other program known to man is Control Z. You know what I mean? So I think it's just distinctly out of habit. But it'll be alright. You know what I mean? Kaya says, no, not happening. Alright, let's lower this down. Like that. Maybe we should go on strike. I'm just gonna see myself out. Is that what you said? Maybe it's someone chatted and moved it. X has been allergic to reading the full comment. Okay, Mimi, what'd you say? I'm just gonna see myself out. That's crazy. I said small window ledge. Look, small windows. Ledge. This guy raises my blood pressure. Look, Mimi, use your words. Use your words. Why do I even bother? That's crazy. Look, I don't know. I don't know what else you could be trying to do. Small windows ledge. This is it. That's all I got. I had a small ledge on the windows. Girl, what are you even talking about? So first of all, that's not what your past 3 comments said. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. There's no cats in the game. No cats. I'm blocking you. That's crazy. Honestly though, what do we think? Make a cat lock in on a statue? That'd be wild. Just a little decor. That's all it is. Just to break up the plain old wall. The idea of a cat statue. Girl, y'all are just crazy tonight. Let's do it. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be wild. Alright, hang tight. Actually, you know what? Hang tight. Statue? What about this? Ghost. Sorry to hear, friend. But that's our cat. I know that's tough. Sorry to hear. Buddy coming in with the 50K like celebration. Throwing some dances in the chat. Girl. Thank you, Patty. Oh, you know I made that too short. Oh gosh. Let's drag that back out. Let's fix it. It's fixed. I think it looks all right. It's not the best, but your ex-spouse and I are moving out. They're taking one of your cats and your snake. Oh, that's crazy. I thought you meant that you had to put them down. Both are just as bad, but still. Noah, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. All right. So we got that. Let's change this door, this window. I mean, got that down. I guess we could honestly just keep decorating a little bit. Put some random decor down. Only had you had me. If only you had me as your support. Hmm. Should we just go ahead and do some decorating down here? We might as well. What else are we doing? I feel like it's nighttime. We just gotta do like the easy stuff tonight. Let's grab our stuff. Let's rotate it this way so we can see it all. And let's see. This guy over there. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave that. Let's do a little fruit stand. And maybe even over here, we'll do the exact same. Except we'll do bread, potentially. What time are you going to bed? Honestly, we're probably not gonna do this for too long. We're right at an hour. It's right at midnight. So we're probably gonna go for like 30 more minutes. In all honesty. Not too late. Not too late. Because you know how it gets sometimes. How long until you get off? What have you done today? Oh no, Patty. Patty doing the accountability check. Patty, we did. So we edited this roof up here and this building. We finished decorating it. Did this little roof thing. Did all of these lights, all of these windows. We did this little side piece. We did the stairs, this little landing, and wrapped the stairs all the way down. And then this is still my favorite spot on this build. This whole area. Still my favorite. Your list is ready. That's crazy. We did both of these buildings. Pretty sure we put all the lights down that we see. Speaking of which, we should probably put some lights on this set of stairs. Maybe like right there, perhaps. You should do a book narrating V. Thank you so much, friend. A lot of people come in and say that. In all honesty, I need to look into it. I do need to look into it. Let's fix that so it doesn't have the little sparkly things. Did we finish this earlier today? I don't think we messed with this today. And honestly, I kind of want to do this differently. I kind of want to see if we can we do just this by itself and make it tall and put this in the middle. Is it going to stay tall like that? It's not. And I don't think we can put a path under there and not have it mess this up. Let's just see real quick. It's gonna mess the whole thing up. Search my name. You'll find me over there. I have been uploading them over there. Bruce, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Rain, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, if you search my name on the other apps, you'll definitely find me. And I have been uploading the longer format videos on the app that's better suited for long formats. So search me over there, drop the whole subscribe thing that you do on that app, and do the thing. If you're over here, if you haven't followed yet, do me a favor, drop a follow. Let's see, let's see. Honestly, I like that these things just randomly appear. I really think it does add a nice little touch. Let's do this guy. Let's do this one. Yeah, maxing. That's crazy. He hasn't read it yet. Rodriguez, what did I miss? Is it yours? Things done. Roof, windows, lights, yapping. That's crazy. Y'all are wild. Such assumptions. In all honesty, though, if I just build and I don't yap, a lot of times the views just go up. It's crazy. But the yapping's what makes it fun, for me at least. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that's just gonna be in the way. If you're coming out of that door, you're gonna hate your life. We do it like this. Is that still? I hate my life whenever I come in and out of my house. I wish you could get rid of just these banners right here. Like you can get rid of the entirety of them connecting, but you can't specifically get rid of just that one. What do we think? Ghost says, I love it. All right. Rage quit Overwatch. Patty. That's wild. Patty rage quitting. Never heard of it. Patty said, how's everyone's night going? I don't like Overwatch. What is going on with this guy? Let's unpair that. Take this guy. Unpair that one. And then do the same for this guy. That'll just be as good as that gets. You need to see X play Overwatch? I'll be honest, I've never played Overwatch. I played the Fortnite. Didn't Fortnite have a like an Overwatch type of game? What was it called? Like, was it Rinks? Ballistic? Ballistic, that's what it was called. Wasn't Ballistic kind of like Overwatch? I did enjoy that, and I was pretty good at it. Got the chair here. Got a little bit of that. I think that's pretty good for clutter right there. We'll just leave that bush. I feel like that bush kind of fits well. Maybe we can try and cut it back just a little bit. Like that. I think it looks better. I haven't thanked gifts. Mimi says, pay attention to me. Do you see me? Pay attention to me. I'm just kidding. Mimi, genuinely. Thank you for the 3 finger hearts, taking the title and the little kisses and the tiny Carl and the Go Popular. Then Mo, I'm pretty sure I got Mo with the heart me to go popular in the Tiny Carls, and Patty coming in with the love you so much is 12 of them, 13 still going. Carl, calm down with 20 love you so muches and a heart me. PM, welcome in, welcome in. How do you get the little props? So I put all the props on the table, but when you're building, you put windows and doors down, you see the props automatically appear. So then you just right click them and you can use this dot right there to rotate them. Then you can cycle through them with these arrows. Then you can duplicate them with that button. So what I do is I take a building, flatten it out, and put all the props on the top. And that's what we got. Where's Carl? You haven't seen him? Oh gosh. Here's one of them. Hi Carl. How are you? Usually there's one over here. And then where's the other guy? I swear finding Carl is sometimes like where's Waldo? Oh, there he is. Really helpful, thanks for sure. Patty, how many likes do you have? You are not on the list. So you have, I can tell you that you have below 800. The lowest person has 868 likes. With the birdie on his head, too cute. Too freaking cute. Terry is number one with 10,500. Tina, 7,800. And then Rodriguez with 2,800. You know, like being a detriment for your team. I've never played a game like that for that reason. I mean, if you're having fun, you know what I mean? That's the main thing. What should we put in there? Be like a common item. These guys. Maybe a pumpkin in there. I looked away for 1 second. Is that too close? I'm gonna scoot that guy in there a little bit. Textiles. Thank you for the heart me. Mimi says thank me. Thank me. And the follows. Let's see. She says, what? Putting words in my mouth. Put some, what do we think for up here? Maybe like a single chair up here. Maybe one of these crates with some stuff. Textiles coming in with 2 months. Being in the fan club for 2 months. Let's go. A nap on that porch would be epic. Exactly. And see, that's one of the things I try to think about when I create these different spots. Like, if you were to live here in this village, having a viewpoint from right here and looking out like this would be pretty sweet. Of course, right now it's not quite built out. Did you make all this, the buildings? Yeah. So everything that you see are things that I've placed, designed. Well, not really designed, but buildings that I've made. There. And I'll just rotate it like that. So I haven't. The game is Tiny Glade, right? So when you make buildings, I say I made it all, right? The buildings, you put them down. Then you have to put the doors and the windows and all that stuff. Then the decor appears and you have to right click it and edit it and move it around and choose it and all that stuff. So I say I created it all, but by, you know what I mean? Not technically all of it, but you know. Did y'all hear my back? I'll take a sip real quick. Also, do y'all see her name? Genuinely obsessed. Girl, spelt with a U. Girl, you're new here. I need you to drop a follow because what do we say? Patty says, I thought you farted. That's wild. What do we say? All right, number one saying, girl. Number two, what do you mean? What do you mean? And then probably the next biggest thing we say, how do you say your name? That's probably the next biggest thing. I hear the chugging bubbles. That's wild. That's wild. I think you all hear something else and y'all just think it's me drinking. Like y'all hear me like squeeze the bottle or something and it crinkles. I've listened back to it. I can't figure it out. Y'all are wild. I'm just saying. I wish I had Taco Bell today. No Taco Bell today. Maybe it's just that girl. Yeah, one of the things that we say all the time in here is girl. That's it. People come in saying stuff. Gotta be extra dramatic. Girl, what are you doing? Not the bubble guts. Ghost, what are you talking about? Who's got the bubble guts? Can we squeeze this guy in there? No. Let's rotate it like this. Can we put it like that? Is that a good fit? Can we put it over here? I think it's a good fit. Nessa, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? What'd you have for dinner? Are there people in this game? No, there's not. Wish there were, kind of. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about it. Kay, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I'm kind of indifferent. I like there not being people, but a lot of people want people. The little NPCs in the town are so cute. Yeah, so we do have Oh gosh, Mimi, why you gotta make me do this? We do have NPCs in one of our builds. Alright, I don't do cheats or mods or anything like that. But you ate Burger King? We were just talking about Burger King. Oh, what'd you get? Did you get the onion rings with the zesty sauce? That's not what she said. Read it again. Oh no. Girl, I said town to city. Oh, the little NPCs in town to city are so cute. Okay, okay. Calm down. It's it's just how it is. Wear your glasses. Here, hang tight, hang tight. I mean, there we go. She said OMG. I got y'all convinced on everything. I got y'all convinced on everything. Y'all just don't even know. How do you know they're really glasses? No, this game is not free. Not free. You put sunglasses on. Would be wild. Sunglasses at midnight. Let's do a single seat right up here. There's your glasses prescription, your social security, bank info in the Discord. Prove you're real with your birth certificate and your marriage license. Eddie, don't try and gaslight me right now. Can you zoom out and show everything? Yeah, so this is everything. If we zoom all the way out, this is everything. Grace, how are you doing? Now, this is what we have so far. This is our floating kingdom. So we got a floating kingdom. I feel like this took forever to build. Grace, I'm doing well. Doing well. Can't complain one bit. What'd you have for dinner, Grace? Tell us. What did you have for dinner? Got a little marketplace up here. The castle gives me war flashbacks. Chinese food? Let's go. Sushi sounds pretty good. I know sushi's not technically Chinese, but sushi sounds good. And these guys, I think these turned out really good. You see, work at a Chinese restaurant? Girl, kind of jealous. I know I would be munching on spring rolls all the time. Ghost, I want sushi so bad, for real. When you DoorDash some, order me a little extra as well. Honestly, I'm really not that big of a fan of fortune cookies. You know, it's the point of the game. Just build. That's all it is. Just a relaxing sandbox style game where you just decompress, build, create, make castles. Can we build a new house? Who else is new in here that wants to see a quick house being built? Some smoked salmon right now. Mimi, I'm new here. Patty, I'm new. Gabby is the only one that I believe. I'm not new, but I want to see a house being built. Nurse, how are you doing, friend? I've seen you before, but never from the start. So we're not going to start a whole new build, but we'll build a house. Yeah, and welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna time you. All right, here. Let's go. Let's go to a new spot real quick. Let's go to. It's map. It's daytime. Sorry, flashbang. So let's build a house right here. I downloaded Tiny Glade because of you, and I play it while working at my call center job. That's awesome, Diamond. Hopefully you enjoy it. Join the Discord. Share your builds. Share your builds. All right. Thank you for the flowers, Mimi. Thank you. The follows. The follows. Mimi, I'm never gonna read your chat right ever again. All right. No, the castle's not done. We're just demonstrating your glasses, flowers. Oh my gosh. All right. So, what we're gonna do here? Let's do a building right here. Tricked you. We're going right here. We're gonna do the same type of build that we always do. We're gonna lay this out, right click it, flatten that down, and this is essentially gonna be our foundation. Actually, we're not gonna do it right there because of that. So this is gonna be our foundation. We're going to leave it hanging off the edge, kind of like that. Make it a little bit thicker, like that. Let's take the actual building and put it on top. We'll go about this big with it, perhaps. Something like that. Right click it, drag it up. Let's change the style of it. Make it woodwork. We'll do this color. Let's do a path going to it so we can see what's going on with it. And we're gonna do another little building. We're gonna be extra fancy with this one. So we have a nice little step going up to it. And do a small front door. Adjust our size. We're actually gonna drag this out a little bit. We're gonna add to it as well. We didn't quite connect this over quite as well as we wanted, but we're gonna drag this over like this. Create ourselves a little path for it. Just being a little extra with this build. A little bit of a railing type of thing. Love this part of the song. That's wild. Then we're gonna do this guy right here. Here we are, straight on a mission for building this little house now. We'll just do something kind of goofy like that. And that's it. Nothing too crazy. Go inside. Wow. Wow. 4 minutes, 22 seconds. We can do quicker and better than that. Honestly, we did something different with this little side piece going on. Honestly, don't really care for it that much, to be honest, to be quite frank. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Still awake? It is. It's 12:30. It is 12:30. It's getting late. We've been at it for an hour and a half now. My flabbers are gassed. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like I build so many. Like, in all honesty, I feel like if I just did a village of just little houses like this, I think I'd be able to fill it up so quickly. Like, if I were to recreate one of my first builds that I did, like this one right here, I think I'd probably be able to build this map probably without a bunch of extra details. I'd probably be able to build this map in like a week, I feel like. Usually my builds take me about a month, but like these are like the basic layouts of the houses, and I feel like that is just like from demonstrating, I feel like I can do it pretty quickly. Starry, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Ghost, thank you for the army. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Can you show me your best build? X. Hi, Starry, how are you? Will, how are you doing? Let's which map should we look at? We'll do a quick tour and then I'm hopping off because it is getting late. Which one should we do? Should we do this one? Remember, you're better with terrain than I am? That's crazy. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just the bridge. The bridge is such a. I feel I like the bridge, but the bridge is such an easy build. You know? We can do the bridge. We'll do the bridge and then we'll come to this one and then I'll hop off because this one's a lot more detailed. This one is a lot more crazy. But let's do the bridge and then we'll come back to it. Hell, I'm realizing I wasn't using this game to its full potential. Just give it time. Give it time. Have faith in the process. So we've got 200 people in here at the moment. So if you're new here, welcome in. I'm Max. This is Tiny Glade. Do me a favor. Drop a follow. Say something in the chat. Send some likes. If you're feeling really generous, send a heartbeat. All those things help us out with the live, gets us on the For You page, gets us more exposure, and it makes it more fun. Roller coaster? No, we're not doing a roller coaster tonight. If we did a roller coaster tonight, I would leave in the middle of it. I'm just saying. You also tried to build Adam's family house? That sounds like a good idea, in all honesty. So with this build, we'll do a quick tour. The main focus on this build is the bridge across the middle and then the big house right there. Rodriguez, it's no worries, friend. Just being here, being engaged means a lot. Trust me, means a lot. And it helps the live out regardless. This is probably my favorite archway that I've done in this game for entrances. Like the way we did the lights in the middle. I think that archway is probably my favorite. We got the little bridge that comes across. Look at Carl floating. What are you doing, Carl? First of all, what are you doing? Why are you here? Floating. This is probably one of my favorite buildings with the ladders going up from one platform to the next, and so on. Make the castle I sent you next? Girl, that castle's huge. We got these little tight nooks and crannies that go back there. A whole bunch of overlooks on this map. You should build the bathhouse in Spirited. Mm. Not familiar with it. I'll be honest. Not familiar with it. And then here's our bridge. I like these little features right here. Double layering walls and putting windows on them like that. I think those features are things that just takes your builds to the next level. Smith, welcome in, welcome in. Will, thank you for the rose and the heart me. Thank you so much, friend. All right, we're at 66 new followers, 87,000 likes. 12 people have come in with gifts. Almost 10,000 people have been in the live. We're at 230 people here. So, like I said when we started this, do me a favor, drop a follow, say something in the chat, and send some likes. Maybe even send art me. Terry, thanks for the great stream. Heading to sleep. Terry, thank you for the great company. Honestly, the honor is mine. Ghost, I'm saying something in the chat. Okay, 80. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Legion, welcome in. Followed and sent to Harvey. Will, thank you so much, friend. So this is probably one of my most impressive maps because it's the most dense map I've done so far. So this one it's probably on the list of like my most proud favorite type of maps. But yeah, we did a heart in the middle. We've got a church right here. We're just gonna do a quick little flyby of the church, and we're gonna come in down this way. Starry, I see my house. Let's go. So our entryway comes in right here. This is our entryway. There's our little like, welcome to our village. This is Carlton. Is that what we call it? Carlstown. And it comes in, and this is it. Got a little well type of situation right here. Wraps around this way. Nothing too crazy back here. It comes back around, back to our well. Comes over here. Stephanie, welcome in, welcome in. This game looks so cozy. This game is cozy. You make me want to buy this game, do it. So we always do giveaways as well. So with the money that we've earned through streaming on TikTok, we've given away this game to 20, I want to say 29. It's either 27, 28, or 29 people. So if you have a PC or a Mac, shoot me a message. On Friday, we're going to give it away to a couple more people. Just FYI. So shoot me a message. Fridays when we'll probably do the actual gifting to people. Got a little diner up here. So just FYI. And it's one of those things also where if you gift and you're like, I don't like gifting to people, well, I get you. But we do give directly back to the community with it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. What's the game about? Did you build this? Yeah, so this is Tiny Glade. In Tiny Glade, all you do is build cottages, castles, villages, wineries, whatever you want, you build it. Your little dream homes, small buildings, big buildings, whatever. So that's what we do. Yes, Stephanie, if you like sandbox style games that are aesthetically appealing, just relaxing, no stress, no leveling up, no online play, no latency issues, nothing like that, then you'll love it. Guess what? Your live popped up again. Make a cat statue, even if the game doesn't have pre-made ones. Oh gosh, it's off. That's a lot of demand from someone that's not following. I'm just saying. The music, yeah, the music's great. The music's great. We got a little heart spot down here beneath our church. Are there NPCs? So hang on 1 second. We'll show you the NPCs, and then after we do the NPCs, I'm hopping off. That's the plan, right? I'll show you all the NPCs. I followed at a cat statue. That's crazy. Ghost is also demanding a cat statue. Favorite church. Patty is leaving, she said. It's available on Mac now. Jessica, it is. They just released it on Mac. Make sure your Mac is capable of running it, though. It has to be Mac operating system 14 or higher. My star, thank you so much for the nice to meet you, friend. Thank you. Literally what I said. That's crazy. I truly can't figure out how to get the little decorations, the pumpkins, flowers, cards, etc. So I'll show you real quick, nurse, here in just a minute. You can stop the live, but I'll be back. So we wrap around the backside. Actually, let's go through this little passageway and around here, and then look up at this thing. That's probably one of my favorite buildings on this map as well. Just all the lights and then the floating lights at the top. I think it looks pretty neat. Yeah, we're at 95,000 likes. We're almost at 100,000 likes. We also have 75 new followers. So we're almost at 100 new followers as well. So if you haven't done so, drop a follow. Send like, I don't know, 100 likes. If all 200 people in here send 100 likes, or even 50 likes, we'd be there so fast. And here's our steps to go down like this. So we'll show the floating lights and how to create the random clutter. So back here we have a hidden little passageway also. I like putting these hidden little passageways on the maps. And back here we've got some weird pumpkins. Some more weird pumpkins. If we go in this little door, we've got more weird pumpkins. Mimi says, ooh, alley time. Tell me more. It's like this village, very dense. Yeah, Rodriguez. Whenever I do the flying camera, I hook a controller up for it. Roxy Lee, welcome in, welcome in. How's your night going? What's for dinner? This feels like medieval Hogwarts. Yeah, a lot of people come in and mention Star Wars. I've never watched all the seasons of Star Wars, so I don't think I can really reference the Hogwarts castle very well from that. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. Patty. Patty says hi. Girl. That's hilarious. I'm taking back my likes. She said, that's so funny. Actually, you're hilarious. The same joke like 500 times. What kind of sub did you get from Subway? Spicy Italian? The Italian BMT? Alright, let's do this map real quick. Let's do the clutter. It's daylight. Okay, so when you put your building down to get your clutter, all you do. Oh, and the NPCs? That's right. We'll do the NPCs. Let's do this real quick, then we'll show the NPCs. So you got your building, right? Who asked the question about the clutter? Who was it? Are you still in here? Oh gosh. You got a BLT with the Italian herbs and cheese toasted to your clothes. Let's go. All right, so nurse, take your windows down here, right? When you put your windows, you can already see it appear. Whenever you put your windows down, it automatically appears, your clutter items. So they'll disappear when you do stuff like put more windows down. But to keep them from disappearing, you right click them and then they stay locked in place. And then from here, you can rotate them by clicking that node. You can move them around with that guy. And then you can rotate, not rotate, but you can filter through each of the different ones using that. And then you can duplicate them pushing this button. And then the floating lights. So you can do floating lights or floating anything, really. But this is all say stack things. So let's do it slower, real quick. Take your stairs tool. Right here. Take your stairs tool, drag it out. I hold the control key to keep it flat. It makes it easier. Then go down here, use your hammer tool, and you can delete the base. Don't delete the top. So you delete the top, it deletes the entire thing, but delete the base. Then you can put lights, objects, props, whatever you want. You can put whatever you want on top of it, and then just make it smaller. And you got floating lights. Or floating, rakes? Pitchforks? So yeah. Alright, last thing. NPCs. Final call. If you haven't followed yet, if you enjoy the content, if you like Tiny Glade, do me a favor. Drop a follow. Also, send a couple likes. Say hi in the chat. And possibly, maybe, send a heart me. Alright, so altogether, 103,000 likes. 80 new followers. 14 people have come in with gifts. 11,000 people have stopped by the live. And we're at 187 people right now. The final thing that we're doing before we go to sleep, and then we're going to sleep, we're showing NPCs. And this guy, keep in mind, this guy's the only person walking around. All right, just keep that in mind. Do I also have to go to sleep? Ghost, it's completely up to you. All right, the NPCs are right over here. This is them. The NPCs. Look, someone asked. Okay, someone asked. They said, where are the NPCs? Nurse understands. Not again. Oh no, not again. All right, for real. Everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. Genuinely hope y'all have a good night, good day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. So really, thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the love. Terry with 10,500 likes. Tina with 7,800. Rodriguez with 5,000. Genuinely, thank you all so much for all the likes, support, gifts, loves, new follows. Y'all have a good night. Get some sleep. Do your thing. Don't make it weird. But love ya. Big smooches. I'll see you later. All right. Love you. Bye. Trees, Sensation, welcome in over there. I completely missed y'all on Purple app. We're going to go ahead and dip out. As always, love y'all. Big smooches. We'll catch you next time. Later.